Hello and welcome to Cultural Connect, where we explore the fascinating world of international marketing. My name is Zakaria Fidelis, and I am the host for this podcast. So we have some special guests here with us who will be taking us through cultural factors in international marketing. They'll be taking us through the Hofstede's cultural dimension in action. So, um,
Yeah.
who do we have here?
So good day, everyone. I am Abdul Samad and a student of UPSA,
Okay.
and I have my colleague here with me.
Benedicta Safoyebria, a
Alright,
student of
so
UPS.
welcome, Abdul and Benedicta. So, when we talk about cultural factors in international marketing, what do you think it's all about? What can you educate us?
So the key thing we need to focus on is culture.
Yeah,
Culture determines the way of life of people.
true.
It can be their religion they believe in, customs and traditions they do follow before they go ahead maybe purchasing a product or service from a service provider.
Okay.
So with the help of that, we can determine the factors on how to establish a product to suit their needs.
Yeah.
So cultural factors. So you leverage on the culture, then you make up with the factors to make everything suitable for the
Alright.
people.
Thank you very much. So we'll be discussing about the Hofstede's cultural dimension in action. So what is this theory about?
So with this theory, it's designed such a way that people's cultural beliefs are used in developing situations that align with their needs.
Okay.
So with Hofstede's, we do have certain dimensions, about 6 dimensions,
Yeah.
where one says power distance.
Okay.
And we know with the power distance, we do have the high and the low, whereby the high has a hierarchical structure where you need to go through senior management before taking decisions and all that. And for the low, it usually comes in a form of a group to suit everyone's needs. But with the high, as I said, it needs to go through a senior management where he or she is the only one who agrees, okay, this is what you need to do. You have no say. But with the low power distance, everyone has the ability to come together and make something work out for their audiences.
Okay. So, with the theory, you said we had we
6.
have 6.
So
So we've spoken about
one, which is the power distance, and for the second one, we have individualism and collectivism. And individualism is more about focusing on personal achievements. It's more about what they feel is right.
as individuals'
Y-
achievements.
Yes, and also what they feel is right to put out there. That is for the individualism. But for the collectivism, it involves group of people coming together to ensure whatever they are trying to bring out aligns with what majority of.
Very much so.
And with the third one, we have the masculinity and femininity. So with the femininity, it's more about countries where femininity dominates a lot. And mostly feminine people are more caring and like to take care of stuff. So when you want to bring a product or a message out there, it should be more of wanting to be caring, to take care of people, to align with how they feel and all that. Yeah. So my colleague will take us through the remaining 3 to help us understand what they're about.
Okay. Thank you very much, Abdul.
So with the next we have uncertainty avoidance. So with the uncertainty avoidance, we have the high and the low. And the high is they are really strong on, or they are strict on the rules and regulations regarding the avoidance, uncertainty avoidance, yes.
Okay.
And with the low, it's like a flexible rules and regulations, but you have to still work.
Okay.
And then we go to the fourth one, that is long-term and short-term orientation. With the long-term orientation, it's we are looking at future success, not just
A short.
short period. So future success. So it emphasizes more on training and education,
Okay.
yeah, and then sustainability and innovation.
Okay.
Example with the Chinese companies, in Chinese companies, they prioritize more on long-term relationships. Yes, and then innovation. And then with the short-term orientation, they emphasize on um, immediate success
Yeah,
and
just,
quarterly profits. Yes.
okay.
So they also emphasize on market trends, current market trends. Yeah. Example like the USA. The USA prioritizing um, short-term goals and short relationship. Like they want immediate profits.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So, and then lastly we have the indulgence and restraint. The indulgence is a free lifestyle, something like everyone is free to do what they want to do in a company. It's flexible. And when with the restraints, they are social norms, like you have to follow social norms, traditions, and it's strict. So they are restrained and they're
Maybe
self-disciplined.
an attack, wearing a particular attack could also be some of the
Okay.
restraints. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you need to follow a certain protocol. You
Yeah.
can't just go
Go and
wayward.
do anything.
So
Yes.
basically, the Hofstede's model helps in understanding how culture
Cultures,
impacts
yes, yes.
Exactly.
behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Benedicta, so
Yeah.
can you give an example of a country with high individualism and how it impacts marketing?
Okay. US is a highly individualistic country. Marketing there tends to emphasize on personal success, freedom, and independence. So products that align with their values
Tends
are
to
more
be
successful.
more successful
Yes,
in
yes.
that country. Thank you very much. So, Abdul, so how do you think the Hofstede's cultural dimension can be applied in marketing strategy?
Okay, so with Hofstede's cultural dimensions, we know we need to pay attention to people's beliefs, norms, and religions before we proceed in sending out a message
Yeah.
regarding a certain program, a certain product we are trying to sell out there.
Okay.
So, with putting that into consideration, let's say, for example, a country like Denmark, as I said earlier, they usually have high femininity. So, to ensure the messages really resonate with the people, we should look at what femininity is really about in Denmark,
Yeah.
which is they being more caring, more social responsible. So, to ensure Hofstede's method really works perfectly in the marketing strategy, you need to apply all these things together and put out a product that will align with the people of Denmark who care more about femininity, which is more about social responsibility and they being caring. So the message should resonate with what they're about, their lifestyles, how they feel, their emotions, their traditions, their religion as well. So that's how Hofstede's
Hofstede's
theory helps with marketing.
So thank you very much. We've come to the end of our first episode. Thank you, Abdul and Benedicta, for sharing your insight with us. So guys, see you in the next episode.